The new expansion package for Vasco da Gama German airports has arrived, and it contains the maps for 16 major airports in Germany, their buildings, and additionally new vehicles that are needed on an airport. So I will show you the new expansion package using as an example the airport of Munich, and the usage is very easy. Once installed, we have several new components in our system. The first one is the map containing the airports. We will find it in the Maps dialog, and we have to activate it. I will select it here, Airports Deutschland, German airports. I accept with OK, and this map contains all of the 16 airports in one map. After the activation of the map, I can zoom in. I'm already focused on the airport of Munich, and here we can see the map of the airport, and you can see it contains a detailed map of the airport and the surroundings. That is very important. And the next components are the new objects. I will go to the objects section, select here free placeable objects, and now I will add an object. And in the group German airports, we have several groups. We have vehicles still, vehicles animated, extras, and now 16 groups of buildings, one group for every airport. And if I select the Munich group, now you can see that we have 47 buildings, and as with every group of buildings, we can import all of them at once and import them in their real sites. And every object comes with geo coordinates, so Vasco da Gama can place it in their real sites on their exact position on the map. I will cancel it in this moment because I've done it already, and so we can display a real three-dimensional airport. I've already created a project for this airport, and now I will turn on the visibility of all the objects. So I have placed the buildings already, and I will change now the viewing angle of the camera so that we can see the buildings. This already looks quite nice, and I have placed some airplanes. Here a Ryanair, another Ryanair, a Condor plane. Then we have a plane from Iberia, another machine from Iberia. Here is one from Singapore Airlines. Additionally, I have placed 4 different routes to animate objects. Our main actor is an airplane from the TUI company, which will realize and take off here from the left to the right. Route 2 will animate this Iberia plane here, heading for its takeoff position. Route 3 will move a bus for the passengers from this Ryanair machine to the building. And finally, Route 4 will move here this petrol truck from right to the left. So let's have a look at the preview. I will switch to the preview of our project, and here we see our TUI machine ready for taking off, and I will start the animation. And now the machine starts moving, getting up to speed, and when it has reached its final speed, then it will take off. So I will stop this right here. So let's scroll back a little bit to the beginning of the animation so we can see the details. When our plane starts moving, we can see here the Iberia plane coming in front, heading for its takeoff position. And here you can observe the passenger bus moving away from the Ryanair machine to the airport building. And on the right corner here, you can see the petrol truck moving slowly ahead. And these are the 4 routes I have created to animate those 4 objects. And all other objects are still objects. Here the airplanes, the stairways, and at the end of the runway these positioning lights. And now let's have a look at all the additional objects that we can use now to populate our scenery. I will go to Objects and add another object, and we have seen in the beginning we have vehicles in still or animated version. We have cars from the fire department, stairs, trucks for pulling the airplanes, follow me cars, baggage trolleys, passenger buses, petrol trucks, and so on. And in the extra section we have light poles of all different kinds. And all of these objects that are contained in the expansion package for the airports have a new option, Import Option in Real Sites. If we check it, then the object will be placed in its original sites on the map. That means that the sites wheel here will be set to 100%, and 100% means original sites. And with all of these new objects, we can create realistic looking scenes. For example, we can not only show a taking off, but also an approaching and a landing, just like we have seen it many times in the movies, where we can see the ground touching of an airplane from behind. So now you are equipped with all of the material necessary to create realistic looking takeoffs and landings for your holiday movies.